Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are here for CallCow. Automate your calls with the help of AI. This sounds interesting. Got the usual crew: Karan Parwani, Anil Agrawal, and YiMing, the founder of CallCow. We're all eating, drinking. We're just having like a little brunch today.
Yeah,
Got your
always
coffee.
fun times. I have water, so yeah, I'm good. Don't assume I
That's
have
not
anything
water.
else.
That's not water.
That's no water. That's no water.
I'm caught.
I know he wants some of that. What's going on?
He's drinking chai right now. I know that.
Yeah. It's my morning tea.
Tea time. Yeah, I'm having
So,
coffee. I should switch to tea.
I'm excited to let's start the show. Who's joining?
Let's go. YiMing, first off, what's the purpose of CallCow? Like, also, actually, what's the origin story? We like to find out, like, why'd you develop this platform?
Yeah. So, before CallCow, I co-founded and bootstrapped another startup before, and NavaReach we exited that business last year in 2025 to Landbase, and then ever since 2025, I've been playing around with a lot of the AI tools out there. Voice AI is definitely something that's really popular these days. The capabilities of the foundation models are getting just better and better. And I left Landbase September last year just to play around with different tools full time. And I wasn't happy with kind of how the voice AI tools that exist in the existing market, how they're kind of being done. And I thought there was a simpler way to kind of do voice AI, connect with your numbers. And then having talked to some of my friends as well, that are small business owners, kind of not too much technical. It's just impossible to get into kind of this space with how complex these tools are and all of the concept there. That's why kind of that's an initial motivation for me starting CallCow. It's just to make voice AI kind of approachable and simple for everybody to use.
Nice. How big is your team? Are your friends involved with the business as well? Or?
So far, it's just me kind of full time. I have 2 friends that's kind of helping me part time, but right now, just myself.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then you got connected with Karan over there at RocketHub, and now you're in this world.
We actually knew each other back during NavaReach days. We were trying to launch on RocketHub before, but then we had to go through the acquisition and a lot of stuff happened. Didn't actually go through, but we stay in touch. And now this is a great time to kind of showcase CallCow to everybody with the help of RocketHub.
How's your experience with RocketHub, with the marketplace and all, and the people and the users and the crazy LTD community? How do you like it so far?
It's actually been super nice so far. A lot of people are giving me a lot of feedback, really, really good feedback. I have a bunch of users that's talking to me almost every day, giving me feedback about what we can improve in the platform. And I think so far it's just been such a fantastic experience. And I'm so happy to kind of build out a lot of the features and integrations for everybody as well. And if there was any kind of issues, or we deep dive into it, debug together. It's been a great experience with the lifetime deal community so far.
Oh, that's nice. Anil, you've been involved, right, with it? You've been already giving some feedback.
Yeah, I gave some feedback, some work for YiMing to do things this week, I guess. He was working over the weekend as well. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm excited about what it's going to look like, because we'll start after YiMing does a demo or something. But there were some specific things that we talked about, and I think it's going to come out pretty good. But but we're still. I think YiMing and team is figuring out some of the workflows and how the integration is going to work after I provided some feedback. So we'll get into some of that stuff, right,
Do you-
YiMing? You may have
Yes.
Of
some
course.
stuff to talk about here.
And I had to add one question to Anil, because I know Anil rarely gets involved in a product which interests him a lot. And so what's the motive behind? I mean, do you have this requirement in your business, or
Yes.
clients that will
Yes,
need this? Yeah,
exactly.
perfect.
Exactly. That's
Okay.
what that's the
That's
story.
that's the quality identity user right there.
Yeah. So there is a business. Actually, I mentioned that to YiMing. Joe knows a little bit about the business just because I launched that website
Oh,
just
nice.
about a month ago, and that's actually my wife's own business, actually, of a massage
Wow.
therapy.
He's working with his wife. This is crazy. We're
It's crazy
I'm like,
stuff.
you're
It's crazy
brave.
stuff.
I don't know.
I need all the help.
Yes.
I need all the help because people are calling that business and we have no time, no one to pick up the phone. So so I'm using Traft and for her booking. And we want to do everything online, but we have a phone number that people call, but there's no one to actually really pick up the phone. And so it's right. Actually, the timing couldn't be any better. So if this works out, and I'm positive about CallCow, so I started off with Traft integration and provided some feedback, and I think YiMing already made some changes, and we'll figure this out. So still need to try it to see how it works when I get the phone number from Twilio, but we'll get into a bit more details when YiMing gives us a demo. But yeah, that's my motivation here. So I'm excited about it, and anytime I can come on, it's tough for me, but I try to be on these webinars if I can going forward. So we'll see.
I love when Inder shows up because we all become knights. I'm a sir. Karan's a sir.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I always tell him,
Exactly.
don't call
It's
me
like,
sir. I'm not a sir.
no. So, I mean, Andonis, we
You guys
got this
can be.
from the king of Britain, and no one has got that
I
thing
want to
here.
be
So,
knighted.
but yeah, I think we all are in first name basis. But yeah, I think that's good to know from Anil that he has a real use case to solve with CallCow, and that's why he's involved, and he wants the product to grow into one of the best products out there. So yeah, great. YiMing, I think we can start off with the demo, and let's get into it. Excited to see the
let's
product
dive
again.
right in.
Let's have fun.
Let me just start showing my screen.
There we go. You ready? All right.
Okay, you guys are all okay?
Yep. There
All
we
good,
go.
perfect.
Cool. So the first thing you're gonna see when you land in the platform is going to be kind of your workflows and your recent calls. But of course, if you're starting with a fresh account, what you want to do is you are going to want to go to numbers and connect to a new number you have. So as part of the lifetime deal, we cannot offer a Twilio number because Twilio charges us even though the number is just sitting there and it's not being used. But I would say if you register for your own Twilio account, I think they give you something like one free number for a whole year. So it's a really great way to get started, I guess. And to add the number, it's really, really straightforward. You can just click use my own Twilio account, add the phone number, and add the account SID and token. And then after that, you should see something like this. So inside my own kind of internal org, I have 3 numbers that I'm using for just testing and demo, but you can add however many numbers that you like. And of course, next you want to kind of configure your voice. So this is helpful for people that want the AI to sound exactly just like you. And I have cloned my voice here, but anytime you can just add a voice, you can start a 30-second recording. It just takes 30 seconds, and then the AI will do a good job of cloning your voice. And then, of course, we have some pre-built voices here as well. You can choose from if you don't want to use your own voice. And just to give you guys an example of what this sound like, we are live, and then let's just play this. So it sounds exactly just like me. And then for just conversation calls as well, we find that it does a really good job just from the 30-second sample. So you don't need like 20 minutes of training data or whatever. It's just 30 seconds and it will clone your voice pretty nicely. And then once you have the phone numbers and voices set up, there's two optional things that you want to set up. Optionally, you can set up some integrations with your calendar and some kind of automations. We're going to show that a little bit just in a bit with draft integration. And then another option is you can add kind of your knowledge base. The knowledge base would be something like a text or a website. For example, I'm going to go ahead and add CallCow's website. And then this is helpful if you have kind of a promotion website or event website that you update frequently. You can set up, as will come up in a bit, you can set up kind of automation so that the AI will recrawl your website every day or every week so that it has up-to-date knowledge of what's going on so that you don't have to kind of re-update your knowledge base. So here you go. This is kind of what the AI crawled. It summarized kind of everything. And then let me just go ahead and put this as weekly if I want to like update my events weekly. And then you can see here, it's kind of what the AI sees. We crawl your website, or in this case, our landing page, and then we summarize the key points. We have all the pricing, we have all the key features, and how it works, everything here. And this is helpful because it condenses information from the entire website into a nice kind of paragraph so that the AI can reference later. Cool. So we have kind of your knowledge base if you want to kind of have more context for the conversation, and then we can go ahead and set integrations. And usually there's a few integrations that you want to set up. First is a call summary. So every time after the call, you want to receive either a text summary or email summary of the call. And that's easy to set up. You can just set up your email, or you can go and set up your phone number. The next one, optionally, is your call transfer. So call transfer means that every time the caller says, "Hey, can I speak to a human, please?" Just put your personal number here, or put something some other number, so that in case people want to speak with a human, you can try to set up a call transfer. And then, of course, your calendar for booking meetings. And some of our users actually suggested that they needed a webhook for integrating with your CRM and some other automations. So we have already built this, and you can see the webhook kind of documentations here. So this is kind of this is suggested by one of our lifetime deal users, and then this is being hopefully this is being helpful. We're gonna go ahead and set up a Trav integration because it's what Anil was playing around with, and then we can kind of see how this works. So we have documentation on Trav integration setup in our docs, and if you don't know where to find it, you can always just click here. It goes to the docs and all the other integrations as well. So let's just go ahead, and I won't kind of go through all the steps, but I have my API key and my credentials here. This is on a trial account, so I'm okay with this secret being exposed. But of course, we're gonna keep this safe for you in case you have actual account. And then now you see here, this is reading my events. If I go to my dashboard for Trav or services, you can see that this is exactly the service I have, which is a floating spot, hotspot. And if I add one, I'm guessing we can do put touch, and then let's do 1 hour, and then close. We can just refresh this. Looks like the API is taking some time.
Yeah, the live streams always slow things down.
I think the Traf API is taking
So
some
make a
time
refresh at your end as well. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and try to refresh this one. Copy this.
Yeah, Anil, you're using
This.
Traf for this, right? This is your
Yeah.
go-to.
And I think right now I would say this is probably Traft. It's not CallCow
We're
API
just reading
thing
the
or
Traf
anything.
API.
Yeah.
It's just so now we have foot massage as well. We just added this. And then by the way, Traf is something that our users suggested, and then we added that last week based on feedback. So if there's any kind of calendars or integrations that you are using, we're really happy to kind of work together and get that added as well. We have TidyKill just added yesterday, and I have a trial account there as well, and I'd love to kind of get some feedback on
What
that.
else have you added besides those two? Do you have others as well?
We have TidyKill and then cal.com as well as Calendly.
Are you going to use Go High Level as well, or they already have their own voice set up? I'm not even sure. That's a big one.
Go High Level, we're looking into use cases. So if you're using Go High Level, please feel free to message me. I'd love to work with you together. Cool. So now I have everything here. And then this is what we added. So this is a time zone. This is just for in case that you have. I know for Traf, most of the use cases for Traf is going to be local business, so time zone wouldn't even really matter. But in case you have something like online or some other things, time zone is always important for the AI to tell, hey, this is like, by the way, this is like a Eastern time or whatever. So let's go ahead and name this Traf Knife demo. With integration. So now I have this integration. I can check what it's actually saying. And then let me go to my workflows. So now we have the integration, we have the summary, we have call transfer. We're kind of setting up everything. And then the next piece is going to be creating that workflow. So to create a workflow, you're gonna want to start from one of the templates. And we've been getting a lot of feedback for this from just last week alone. We're doing a major overhaul of kind of the UI of building the workflow so that it becomes easier for users to kind of create this. But I'm going to go ahead and just go to this one. Let's just pick this one. And then I'm going to create a kind of a template, and I'm going to edit this and convert this into a custom workflow. So what you are seeing here is our conversation engine. This is what the AI sees and how the AI decides what to respond. So for example, here, you have an introduction, and we have each instructions for each stage. And then you have transitions. So if it says this discovery or doesn't remember, for example, here, then it's a different instruction for the AI. And the reason why we do this is that if you just do a huge paragraph, multiple paragraphs of text, the AI does a really poor job of following the instructions. So we have to isolate each instruction to each of the stages. The AI does a very good job of following. And it also makes the response really, really fast because it's not too much things to follow. And for this demo, we're going to get rid of some of the things here so that this is kind of more straightforward and easier to understand. And we're going to we're going to do a major update on our templates as well, so that people can easier understand and update this. So let's go ahead and get rid of this ones. So here, what we want to do is we want to start from instruction. It says, hi, this is CallCow internal. I'm calling because you expressed interest in scheduling. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna say this is. I'm gonna say thank you for calling. Would you like to book one of our services? And then let's go ahead and save. Let me add the transition state. So I'm going to go to meeting booking if the user wants to book services. So this is really kind of a conversational style. The AI will pick up on all these semantic kind of meanings. So if I can add, for example, a new node here, I'm gonna go ahead and create a new state. I'm gonna call it follow up existing customer, and then I'm gonna go to empty node. And then the condition would be user wants to ask about existing booking. I'll go ahead and save this. So now we have two kind of states here. We have if they want to book a meeting or they want to follow up. And then I'm go ahead and have the end call user wants to end up. And then all the way out. So we have two states here: book meeting, follow up to existing customer. Now going here, ask the user for its name and email, or email or phone number, and tell them we will follow up. Tell them a human will follow up. Save this. Of course, when you're actually doing this, you'll want to kind of test this a little bit. And we have kind of a really convenient feature here. When you save anything, you can just run this in a browser and test this so that you understand kind of what's going on. And then after the uncall, let's just add a text summary here. So the text summary basically says, okay, this is we're gonna text you after, text information after. And then for booking meeting, let me go ahead and pick the Traf integration. And then here, ask the user what service they would like to book. So normally this would be kind of just one service for one calendar, but because for Traf specifically, we had three services. We had the spot, floating spot, foot massage, as well as a sauna. So we're gonna go ahead and add kind of ask the user what they like to book. And then after this, let me go ahead and change this to Tref. Once it's time confirmed, I'll confirm email address for the invite and then create a new booking. Cool. So this kind of gives you another idea of how you want to maybe play around with the custom workflows. And I know this is maybe a little bit more kind of complex than people would like to hope. And we're kind of rebuilding a lot of this right now this week so that we can have a much easier templates. So for now, we can have 4 nodes. We have a question node. We have a schedule availability node. But what we want to do is we want to add kind of more templates for specific integrations like Trapped, where it's multiple services, so that people can use our integrations and without too much knowledge of like how to prompt this properly.
I love the nodes. I love this workflow. It's great.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, we find this is good for kind of power users once they kind of understand what's going on.
That's
and,
Anil.
and we wanted to make sure that this is good for kind of everybody. Cool. And now once this is finished, we can go ahead and try to test this. Right. Of course, the prompts are, you'll need to tweak this prompts a little bit. This is kind of how, let's just try this. Yes, what services do you have? Okay, so this is why we're gonna check this. As a template, we're going to check this, and then there are 3 services we offer. What is this? Floating spa, foot massage, and sauna. So this is why it's good to always test this, because a lot of times the AI will need more context for kind of save. Get rid of this. Cool. By the way, this is our metadata section. So metadata, what this means is this is the context for all the kind of the background context for the AI, and you can add different voices as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put more of my voice, just so you guys can hear what it sounds like. And then for call transfer specifically, you will need to add kind of a transfer number here, and this will make sure that throughout the conversation, anytime the user asks for transfer, it's gonna transfer to my number. And then we have some other features where you can add a webhook or you can opt out recording. This is for people who are in sensitive industries where they don't want recording. Let's go ahead and so this is the call that just happened. You can see that we have all the transcripts and a summary of the call, and we have the latencies as well. Because this is doing a browser call, it's very, very fast. You see the average response time is around 600 milliseconds. But for the actual phone calls, it takes a little bit longer because of how Twilio works. And just like the phone calls are slightly slower. Let's go ahead and run this again. Yes. What service do you have again? What about the floating spot? Floating spot is interesting. Yeah, can we get the actually the foot massage? Yeah, just a foot massage. Sorry, my pronunciation is a little bit bad. Yes, I am. What other times do you have for the foot massage? Let's do Wednesday at 2 p.m., please. Hi, it's Wednesday at 2 p.m., okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's a polite AI.
Yeah.
You always have to be nice to it, though. That's good that you said thank you, because when they take over on their new social media platform, that you're not going to be on the list. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, YiMing is on the list.
So I want to see you. I want to show you guys what happens after the call. So I'm not sure if you can see my screen.
Yeah.
But it just texted me, and then it says, "YiMing booked the foot massage for Wednesday at 2 p.m."
That's great.
So I'm not sure if you can see this, but the idea is that you can kind of prompt the AI to. So notice that I said check the availability and offers 3 time slots. So that kind of prompted the AI to do the 3 time slots checking, as well as just confirm. And then of course, this workflow with the multiple services, it's a little bit like we're still rolling this out. So the prompts are probably could have some improvement, but this is kind of just what we're going to be expecting.
And I thought CallCow just answered your phone. I didn't know it did all this stuff, you know?
Yeah. So our workflows are very flexible. You can prompt it to do basically everything you want if you know how to kind of set up the prompts. Cool. And then a few last things I want to quickly touch on before I guess we do Q&A and whatever is first we have phone numbers. So notice that I was just using my browser to test this conversation. What I can do is I can assign this to a phone number. So the other numbers are assigned. I can assign this to this number so that all the numbers going into this call will use this AI workflow. And then another way to do this is I could run with the API. So we have kind of API documentation on how to run this. If you want to set up your automations, we have a Zapier integration as well as just different integrations. We are experimenting with SMS as well. So you can we can have the same conversation through text as well as calls. Cool. That's kind of our overall features. One other thing I want to touch on for the agencies, and because I know a lot of agencies and partners that are watching this. So right now you notice that right now this is on a free account or this dev account. So I kind of have like 0 negative credits remaining, but I could link this account to one of my other accounts. So let's say CallCow Demos is my parent. You can both are dev accounts, so I cannot show you guys. But the idea is that you can link your
I have a workspace.
you can link your client's account to your agency account so that everything is collected through one billing process.
Nice.
So you don't have to, so you can invite your clients to your their respective accounts, and then you can handle the centralized billing for yourself.
So you could add this service if you're an agency to your clients.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the idea behind this feature. And then, of course, what kind of the credits, what it means is that each credit is going to be 1 second. So I know our plans, we have a lot of minutes provided. And then throughout the minutes, you'll be only billed by the nearest second. So no need to worry about kind of overages. And we find that usually if your business is like growing, that's when you're gonna spend like more credits. That's also a good thing because you're getting more business.
So
Cool.
one question I have, YiMing, on the credits. So if we add Twilio number, right? So Twilio number is being used that somebody called. I'm thinking because I haven't implemented this. So Twilio is going to charge by seconds, or let's say just by minute. Does that mean that when the AI kicks in, that we're going to get credits deducted plus we have to pay for Twilio, or am I thinking it wrong?
Yeah, you do have to pay Twilio, but Twilio is also very, very cheap. I think it's 0.2 cents per minute. If
Yeah, it's pretty cheap, but I was just trying to get the entire picture for
yes. So you
for
do
any
have to
call.
run
Yeah.
through the Twilio infrastructure, so they do charge us, and you do have to charge you through your Twilio account.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Actually, what other expenses outside of CallCow are there for the user? The Twilio account getting the phone number is the extra expense, and is there anything else?
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
The phone numbers, and usually when you sign up for free a first account with Twilio, they give you a bunch of free credits. So I would say it will last you for quite a bit.
And for lifetime deal holders, you can purchase more credits with CallCow if you go over.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's always an option if you want to purchase more credits.
And going back to the resources, I'm trying to remember when I scanned the website. It was I think it scanned pretty good, but I'm not sure if it actually scanned the booking subdomain, because the draft booking site is actually on a subdomain. So it's like booking.yourdomain.com. So is there a way to actually have, add that booking site as well to the same?
Yeah, as
I
long
guess,
as it
I
can
guess,
be
yes,
scraped,
that's
you
what
could
you're,
add
yeah,
multiple
I didn't check for
resources.
that. Okay,
You
so
could add
that's
multiple
really good then.
resources, and then
Yeah.
many whatever you want to include, it will be there.
Okay. Okay. And this obviously is per org basis, right? Per
Yes, so
organization.
you could have different customers or different workspaces that
Yeah.
would have different resources and different services. That would be good for you to keep kind of a mental organization for everything.
And the same thing applies for the scanning. So could we add more? So like you showed scanning, I think as part of the integration, was it? I missed that. I think
So
I've
scanning is
used
going to
it, but
be,
huh?
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, oh, so this was under knowledge. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think. So for draft integration, you've already made the change that we can actually say not specific um, service type, but if we have multiple services, then we can just select all of them, right?
Yes.
At
Yes.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so the AI, so if somebody calls that number and AI started, based on the workflow, then AI could just simply offer or ask a question like if what type of massage you would like to schedule. Then the caller might say, well, what services do you have? So is it going to say something like, if I have 10, like, as you know, Yiming, we talked the other day, and we have 13 different types of massages. So um how AI is not going to say, hey, AI is not going to start listing all of them, right? All 13, yeah, on the voice. So that would be a challenge. I have to think through that, how that's going to
So you
work.
could, I mean, it's based on how you like to prompt it. You could,
Okay.
in your prompt, for example, you could say like, here's the services, or you could ask the user. So this is all like very configurable. So you can say like, please just list out all 10 of them, or you can list out like whatever, a few, and then as we seen in the demo, the user doesn't have to wait for the AI to finish. The user can interrupt the AI as well, so that when they hear like what they want to do is like, oh, I want this one, and then that'll be kind of how the AI will know what the what the services that user wants to do.
Okay. And I'm thinking that worst case scenario, AI could say, well, if you want to check out all our services, go to, please visit our booking website or website, right? Online. You could just
Yeah,
say, we could build that into the workflow.
yeah. And you could just uh or you could just say that, like, you could just list them out and then see how it actually like performs. And then I would say, it's worth like testing a lot of this stuff, because it's not just like the AI, it's more like what kind of experience you want to have with the phone calls.
Hmm. Yeah.
So imagine if someone calls you, how would you answer this? I guess you would also just try to this out. I'm not sure
Exactly.
how, like,
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
yeah. Someone was asking, does it have webhooks with customizing options? Yes, it does. So for each workflow, we have a webhook you can set up, and then you can see our docs. We have a lot of the pay notes. We have the messages as well as the numbers, workflow name, workflow ID, and a lot of the context here as well. So um, Webflow's fully supported.
And does this need like anything with the API for the LLMs to bring your own key, or that's all included? It's all through.
No, we're all included here.
So it's just you're getting charged just for the calls, for the minutes on the call.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
and
interesting.
everything is included.
So
We
okay.
are we have a lot of we have benchmarks for all of the major LM providers, and we pick the fastest, lowest latency one, as well as just like the most cost effective one. That's way that way we keep our costs really low.
Okay, so you kind of have a mix. You can't choose as a user to use OpenAI or Claude or.
Yeah. So I'll just tell you, OpenAI takes about 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Even the fastest one will take about 1.5 seconds to respond.
Yeah.
And it's just not a good experience. You're
Yeah.
chatting with OpenAI, you don't really feel it. Especially like the 5.2, the thinking models, they take a very, very long time to respond.
Yeah.
So right now we're using open source Llama 4. That's just the fastest one that we found. Of course, there's new models coming out every couple months, and we're gonna benchmark all of the new models that comes out and then pick the best ones that are both fast as well as accurate in terms of the responses.
Patrick has an important question. Are there free massages? Is it included, or is it bring your own key?
If you're in Toronto, maybe I'll pick you up on a free massage.
If you buy tier 3, then you get one free massage.
That's tier 4. That's the extra tier.
Yeah, I have a new tier 4 for
that's coming from
$1,000.
that's coming from RocketHub. RocketHub providing free massages.
I can't provide, guys. I'm in India, so wherever you are, please contact a local provider for a free coupon.
Around for support. Here's another question. I need to connect with Micrism. Twilio is expensive, serving 23 clients. Oh, with Go High Level.
It interprets itself. He's from both Facebook and YouTube.
Mm-hmm. So Micrism, we have not looked into it. We're happy to look into it, but as a general rule, for any of the providers, it does need to have a way for us to do kind of webhook calling. So from a glance, it does look like it's just the same provider, but it doesn't have programmable calls. We're happy to look more into it, but in general, Twilio, it's the only provider or one of the better ones that has programmable calls that allow us to kind of do this, and it's also the one of the cheaper ones for programmable calls.
Okay.
I can see that my CRM sim, which Inderpreet mentioned, it's specifically for Australia and India. So these two locations still unserved by CallCow. So if you're using Twilio, then I think it serves a global purpose for now. But I think Twilio is very cheap for for Australians it's definitely cheap. It's not expensive for them as well.
So I think YiMing, you were saying it was like pennies, cents. It's not even that bad. Yeah.
It's going to be $1 usually for the phone number per month, and it's going to be for the actual calls. It's really cheap. It's going to be not even a penny. It's going to be a fraction of a penny per minute.
Yeah, I was always like scared to get another number through them, and I was like, oh, I don't know. They had a chart of how much it costs, but I hear that's gotten more and more inexpensive. So it's definitely affordable these days, especially how much coffee.
Yeah, and if,
$15 for coffee.
If you sign up, they give you a free number as well, and then I think they just give you that for like the full year. I understand though that a lot of the agencies and clients they like to have kind of the cheaper options, but unfortunately, just specifically for AI phone calls, that's not supported because the providers doesn't support it. We'd like to integrate into something like my CRM SIM, if possible, but they don't have the option for us to do programmable calls just yet.
Yeah, see, they offer unlimited messages. Yeah. Let's see, not too many questions today. It's a little bit. Can you show post-call analytics? Do you have analytics?
Yeah, so we do have analytics in terms of duration of the call, as well as if the calls pick up, and then we're adding more analytics as well. Someone was suggesting about like the source of the call, as well as just like the information extracted from the call. We're adding that as well. And if there's any other kind of analytics that you'd like to see, we're happy to build that together and then add it for you.
Okay, nice. How much? I want to know, how did you come up with the name for CallCow? Just a random.
It's just a random name. Yeah, I just thought it was catchy.
Or you took a trip to India for some reason and say, "Oh, so many cows."
Yeah.
And the .ai was available, so that's big. It's hard to get these .ai
we've
names.
come up a few names, but CallCow.ai is good because
I like
it is available domain.
I like
and the rocket was available to shoot it to the moon.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I added the rocket for this show. Yeah, I like your logo. So.
It was.
Thank you.
And you know what extra? I mean, they would grab in an egg inside the rocket.
I was gonna push it, but no, I didn't want to do too much. Are you called transcript goes in Go High Level pipelines? Do you have that? You don't have any integration with Go High Level yet, right?
We do, but we would like to work together to build more sophisticated integrations.
Yeah.
But if you'd like to work together, we're happy to build it for you. We have webhooks, which provides a full transcript. So if you we would like to it's easier for us to add it to Go High Level as well. Yeah. It's just we don't. I have some testing, and Go High Level is very robust.
The ecosystem
CRM. So I'd like to, if there's anything specific, feel free to just hit me up, and then like to kind of build that together.
See, my
I think even Joe is active, right? Joe is active in GHI World for now. Like, I think he started to tinker with the
I'm doing some GHL stuff. I know Inder is big into it. And my worry is that CallCow, everyone always worries about lifetime deals and what happens, and they go out of business. CallCow is unique and so good that Go High Level will come knocking on your door one day and say, "Hey, we want to offer you all this money and improve our own voice, setup and then call." So that's a good problem to have for you.
Yeah.
Let's see. I follow you. Oh, look, Anil, you got fan. Look at that.
Who's this?
Who is this? Yeah, somebody. Is that Inder's?
It's in the breed. It's in the breed.
It's his burner account.
It's the burner.
This is YouTube. Okay. Yeah, this is YouTube. So he's operating from Facebook and YouTube both. So this is his YouTube.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, that's why I wanted to have.
Thank you, Inder.
Neil, come on. And Neil is definitely a popular guy and in the marketing space, and he knows his stuff. So I thought it would be perfect for him to get involved with this.
That's why I mentioned yesterday in the post that we have a veteran,
yes,
both from the military perspective and from the IT perspective.
Basically, he's saying I'm old.
And don't worry, Anil, I'm probably older than you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks because I'm silly that I'm a lot younger.
Right.
My wife is still waiting for me to grow up. So one of these days.
No, don't get that happen.
It'd be boring.
No,
Look at all my toys in the background. Do you have YiMing? Do you have a plan after the lifetime deal? I know it's fun with RocketHub, but these are fun times in lifetime deal world with people having a plan. The founders, what are they going to do after? Are they going to be more into the lifetime deal system where they come back for deals every so often, which is perfectly fine as well. Are you already kind of planning ahead?
Yeah, we are planning to. Our short-term plans are to make kind of workflows and integrations more intuitive for the user, and we're also in parallel building for SMS and chat as well.
Wow.
And then we just want to, because we found that once you have the conversation flow, once you have that mapped out, it's literally no extra work to convert that into something like an SMS or chat as well. So we wanted to be able to cover all bases from a lot of our just like early testings with some of our design partners. We find that usually the pickup rates for the phone call, if you want to go outbound and call them for your lists, are going to be something like 30% at best. So we wanted to also have the ability to follow up with SMS as well. And I think while we're at it, why not just do WhatsApp and it's going to be the same flow anyways. And then of course, just making the platform easier to use, easier to integrate, more intuitive. A lot of feedbacks we already have from this 2 weeks from the lifetime deal, and I think this is really valuable for us as well. And I think we're just committed to we're committed to making the product better. We're committed to adding more integrations if there's any. For example, Traf was the integration that was kind of suggested when we initially launched, and now we have that as kind of one of our integrations. And TidyCal as well was one of the integrations because it's so popular in the lifetime world.
Yeah.
Lifetime deal world. We added that just yesterday, and we're happy to kind of add more as there's more kind of suggestions. So in short, like we're really committed to growing this product, and you can expect a lot more updates to come.
And Inder wants to know about your roadmap. Yeah, he says your platform is solid.
We're not competing with 11. Thank you, by the way. We're not competing with 11 Labs. It's one. We're just we can think of us as like we're working together with these AI model providers to kind of they provide us with the foundational models, the voice models. But what we're doing is we're kind of providing the workflow builders and the integrations and all the glue that helps everything together.
And he has one suggestion: focus on local languages as well.
Yeah, I think that's one of also the bigger focus for us as well. Unfortunately, I only speak English and Mandarin, so I don't have other languages that I speak. But maybe once we have more traction, we can try to bring on.
How many languages do you have? Just the basic English?
We support 34 languages.
Oh, okay.
There's a list of languages, but I've only tested English myself because I don't speak.
Yeah, I mean, how do you do just like the Google Translate? How do you know if it's saying the right thing and it's not cursing off somebody, one of your customers, and like another language, Croatian? It's going. I can help you with the Croatian part.
Yeah, so that's one of the challenges. I think it would be great to kind of if you have a language that you want to use. So far, I'm just using Google Translate, but then so this one of the things that why we needed to kind of roll out SMS is because I don't know how to speak the language.
Yeah.
So when I go through the workflow, it's gonna say something in that language and it's gonna look all correct, but I don't know how to respond. So I don't know how to.
But yeah, you don't know
how to debug the conversation. So I need to have a way to turn that into text so that I can go Google Translate and then I can debug and then
you're gonna have to hire a team of just United Nations of just everyone speaks a different language and that's what their job is. You can have a flag on everyone's desk and that's gonna be your first hires probably. People will translate all these languages because you're gonna get. I'm surprised Francois not here. He always asks about French. He needs French. If you make a tool and it's in French, he'll buy it, whatever it is.
Yeah. Even if he has 10 of them.
He's like, oh, another guy.
We love French. We do support French right now, so there's that.
Right. Good news for Francois then.
Francois, you watch the replay. A lot of people come back and watch the replay, so you'll probably get more traction there. But yeah, this is great. Anil, anything else you think? I know he's thinking a lot. When he's quiet, that means he's got a lot of.
And he has a small, very good smile in between. When that was going up. Yeah, there you go. That's when that smile is the validation even AppSumo couldn't get. So.
No, it's. I think we YiMing and I had a brief meeting over the weekend, and on that call, on that meeting, we talked about we touched on workflow and how automation within workflow. So I think once you integrate any app or any platform like Draft or Calendly or whatever, I think the magic is going to be within the workflow in terms of all the steps and all the automation you could do. Think of this as if you're familiar with email marketing automation platforms, right? Like ActiveCampaign or Drip and others. In workflow, basically you can, that's in a way you're doing already some of that stuff, if not a lot of that stuff, because I haven't played with workflow as yet, but I think the power is in there. Obviously that's your workhorse. And and things like you could just, the possibilities are endless. If you're also familiar with ManyChat, your workflow could resemble that in terms of, going into Messenger or WhatsApp or whatever. And so you can design your workflow as powerful as you wish. And I'm hoping that, as CallCow develops, there'll be more flexibility and more power in terms of what steps and what actions you could actually add to your workflow. I'm not sure if there is things like split type element, right? So, but that's maybe future for much more advanced type of workflow. I'm not even sure if that's going to really be useful in terms of the call scenario, but it might, at some point, it might be things like that, that depending on your need and use cases out there, you could develop an element similar to an email marketing automation platform, for example, which has all these capabilities that, okay, how do you actually have AI to look at multiple things at the same time? Maybe it's not needed. Maybe AI already knows based on your the knowledge base, your resources. So yeah, so I'm just imagining some of that kind of advanced automation that AI could actually use. Maybe it doesn't need to. If it has all the context, then maybe it's much faster without making the workflow too complicated. So
Yeah, I think you really nailed it perfectly here. Our goal is really to make the workflow easy to use, and once you have it, we can power up basically all your communications. And do we need A2P for US call calling? I don't think you need A2P for inbound calls specifically. You just need some registrations if you want to send text messages. And then
What if we use Appify as inbound, outbound call, SMS sending plus go high level
yeah, so
pipelines?
CallCow can be one of the steps in your pipeline, and we do have the webhook you can use to build automations. And if you do want to have specific automations that you would like to build, we're happy to build it together for you, and then just to give you that flexibility you want with your kind of automations.
All right. I want to, before I forget, I want to show Anil's YouTube channel. He's got some really good videos on there, unlike mine. Goes through it very thoroughly. So check out his YouTube channel.
yeah, if you
Yep.
want to watch an hour and a half movie, bring some popcorns and just sit in front of some of my videos.
Well, at least they don't fall asleep during yours. I mean, I got family members that put it on at night so they can go to bed. Not the lives. You know what's funny? The lives, people like the lives, because I bring you guys on. You guys come on and you help, and they're like, oh, look, other people besides Joe. This is great. I will watch.
Right, exactly.
Can we get rid of Joe? Can we get rid of me? All right.
Oh,
Okay, really went away.
See, that was my uncle. He has admin access. He got rid of me.
And Anil's most watched video on his channel is rank tracker. So he shows how you
Yes.
can get access to
Yeah,
rank
that's the
tracker.
powerful one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe has
I used to,
Joe
how
and
can't get
mine
access
is
to it anymore. Yeah. YiMing, don't ever put your the LTD users behind a paywall for a subscription years later. they pulled that off somehow. So
it gives
A
an
rank tracker?
opportunity to for us, Joe, to make those videos then.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's
So
once in a
Inder's
while.
gonna test out CallCow. That's good. He'll give you some feedback too. YiMing.
Yeah,
He's
love
good.
the feedback, and thank you for just enthusiasm and support. Really happy to see as just early founder.
Thanks for doing. I know you're doing a bunch of these webinars, so thanks for doing one with us. And how much longer is the lifetime deal going to be on RocketHub for? Do you know? Karan maybe knows.
Yeah. So consider like 2 more weeks worth of live campaign which is pending, and so enough time. But again, I'll tell people, which we get emails and messages. Oh, I missed. I said, dude, we announced it like 50 times. It's going to.
You know what happened during the holiday? A
Yeah.
lot of people they
50 times.
lose track of that time. It's
Yeah.
always rough during this time of year. I feel people are
Yeah.
all over the
Yeah,
place.
Correct. So that's why we started later, because we didn't start any deal on January 5th because people are still coming back from the holidays. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And start from January 12th. So we have enough time for people to still go and do it. And then when we start the ending of the deal campaign, then everyone will come and oh, I'm ready to buy. Then that's the ending of the thing. But don't wait for it. We can close the card anytime.
Yeah.
So then we get messages and
definitely.
Yeah.
But if you don't, and you're watching this in the future, CallCow.ai, the pricing. I saw the plans; they look affordable. they help, and
very affordable.
And these days in the AI space, subscription is still good because things are moving so quickly. So you get it early, you get involved, you get a better price, but nothing wrong with promoting the subscription because that helps the LTD holders in the future keep it going.
Right.
As long as you don't sell it to a big company and then forget about it.
Of course, no. We're
No,
gonna
I
add more
understand.
features.
I
And
understand.
we're gonna increase prices once we have way more features, so that the LTD knife users are going to benefit more. With of course, just like more stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Well, we went a minute over, so we're good. I know, YiMing, you have meetings all day, right? And got to learn all these languages to translate.
So all 34 of them. Yeah.
He's Duolingo's top customer, top learner this month.
Anil, thanks for taking time out of your busy day as well. Actually, your morning.
Yeah.
You're just getting started with a busy day.
I'm just waking up. This call helped me wake up. So.
Nothing like CallCow in the morning. Get you going. And then,
it's a beautiful sunny.
CallCow. Yeah.
I have to go to the dentist, so I'm about to really wake up. Hopefully not smoke coming out of my mouth when they're drilling.
There was a meme I saw like 2 days ago. When there's a child who goes to a dentist, and then the dentist asks, "Oh, how was the school? How did you go to school?" And then does all the good things, and then suddenly puts everything in the mouth and start drilling the teeth.
Yeah. Well, that's the best when they're asking you questions and your mouth is stuck with cotton and everything else, and they're asking, "So how's the family?" You're like, "What did you do this morning?" "I was out with CallCow." "What CallCow? What?" "Okay, he's all drugged up. He's ready to go." "What the heck's a CallCow?"
No, thank you. Thanks for the opportunity here, and thanks, Karan, and to bring this deal. And also YiMing to take the time out from his busy schedule as well. So thanks.
Thanks
guys.
for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks. And a lot more good deals coming in RocketHub. This year is going to be fire for us. We already lined up things for still April, so we are booked till April. So
nice.
last year we got 1,500 applications, and this year we're expecting around 2,000 to come in and launch, and we are not going to launch more than 50. So
very nice.
Yeah, so the acceptance rate is very, very less at RocketHub. So if they get accepted, you're one of the top people out there.
Nice. So YiMing's one of the top.
Yeah, always. Yeah, since our age, we didn't even see the product and said let's go. Yeah.
Thanks for the YiMing thorough walkthrough, and definitely gonna try to play with CallCow later today, some more, and I'll bother Anil too if I need help.
Absolutely. I'm learning from YiMing, so it's all good.
All right,
it was fun having Anil from the first live. Let's hope to see in more live sessions as well.
Definitely.
All right. Yeah, I'll be on.
All right, guys. Thanks everybody for joining.
Okay.
Thanks, YiMing. Thanks so much. Thanks for doing this. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Check out CallCow.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.